It was all a dream.
The place is here and the time is now. Let's take it round for round. And people gather round. Let's see who can win the crown. All the marbles involved. Football, baseball, or golf. Who's dominating the hoops? Who's talking false or the truth? Yeah, come and show me your war face. I'll show you my war face. No holds barred, so for your sake, you better show up in good shape. Valuable information.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the LegacyMaker Sports Network, where we have today a very special matchup between one of the great franchises in the WFA history, the DC Divas, who were back-to-back champions. I believe it was 15 and 16 in a row, where they beat Dallas, the Dallas Elite, by the way, against the Richmond Black Widows, who are 3-0 so far in the season. Opponents are 5-8, but to be 3-0 coming to this big game against a team like DC, what does it mean for them, Darrell?
You know, it's very critical. You know, you started off on a hot spot, on a hard start. You want to continue that hard start. So we're going to see great action today, and can't wait to see it go down as the game is about to start. And the Widows will be receiving the ball as the Divas will be kicking off. Thank you guys and ladies for joining Legacy Maker Sports Network for our first broadcast of WFA action.
Definitely.
Here for the Divas.
Quarterback takes a snap. They run the ball up, and it looks like they may score, and they do. Touchdown, DC Divas. Shelly Freeman.
We'll see what they can do here.
As we were just discussing, because now, you know, like you said, you're looking at a 3rd and 9, and if you can convert this, great. But, you know, maybe you're trying to pick up some yards so you can get some punting room, but you got to throw the ball here. High snap to Brown. She hands it off to Scott, and Scott looking for the first down. She gets down the road. Up the trigger lady. She's going down the field. Can she score? Can she score? Can Ford score? She's gone! Touchdown! Touchdown! Richmond Black Widows as they move in with 1 point, 7-6. They're just going to have to make plays, point blank period. Brown takes a snap. She's trying to escape. She does get the escape. She's going down the field. She's going down and
Over here, Pollen.
hey, I don't know if it's that, or I don't know if I'm just feeling bad for the defense right now, because it's like they're switching people up. They're switching folks up, and you know, whoever they're giving the ball to, they're succeeding. As they get the pitch to Scott, and touchdown, DC Divas, as they get their second rushing touchdown of the first quarter with 3 minutes and 11 seconds to go.
Exactly. So now we have a 2nd and 8 here.
As we see the
Conja got it.
shotgun.
Looking, the lefty. Oh my goodness. And there's a catch.
Yeah,
Great catch here going across the middle
by Wilson. I'm going to tell you what Wilson.
And the ball is stripped by Buskey. And Buskey's got the football. The 30. The 20. And she's going to get knocked out inside the 20.
Great
Huge
play.
defensive play.
Great play. I'm going to tell you what happened there, my friend. In that situation, to calm down, set her feet, and make the throws for this Richmond Black Widows team. She's got to avoid the pressure, though, as she gets the ball downfield. And the ball is caught by Buskey. Buskey catches the ball, and
Down for the Black Widows.
it's going to be a good matchup. They may double team her in this situation, but you got to get the ball to Buskey here.
Brown rolling to the right, under pressure, breaks one tackle, but will not break that second tackle.
No.
Great job there and a great tackle. Looks like we got number 3 on that one, and I do not have a number for this lady, unfortunately.
Oh, no, you know, we do have a number for her. We have the sack master.
2nd and 10 here for the DC Divas at the 30-yard line.
Watch Wilson here. Watch Wilson, Darrell. You got to make sure you watch Wilson here. She is one-on-one. She's dangerous. She's dangerous.
Looking up top.
Oh, she's open. Touchdown.
Oh, she's got her in the flat.
Too easy. Touchdown. I called it. You're able to get the ball to a player like Buskey, who is back for the return. She's got to get some yards. As they're going to get it to...
It's like Harris.
It's going to go to Jones.
Jones, yeah.
Jones is going to try to get some yards as she matriculates down the field. She has some space, and she gets off the one player. I mean, it is crazy. If you look at the defense right now, the middle is wide open. I don't know if they're using discuss with the linebackers. I don't know if they're going to bring somebody, but the field is wide open if she wants to run.
Brown across the middle, and guess who she
Busky.
finds? Busky makes a nice move.
Oh, my goodness.
Picks up
She
a first
breaks tackles.
Woo! Nice move today. She's still on her feet, and she bounced to the outside. 20.
What a great move.
Great run there by.
Well, like you said, Darrell, that it's critical because she's basically listen. It's like I'm trying to think of the movie. It was New Jack City when he said Hudibras said we all we got right now, Busky. She all we got. We all we got
Well,
right
she's
now.
looking good right now. I mean, you gotta love what she's done so far. Her and Brown have got a connection going.
Yeah, but Brown has some running room here, Darrell. And do the smart thing here
They're going to
and punt the ball. Yeah, they're going to have to punt the ball here, which I definitely agree with because you do not want to have a situation where you're giving this team back the football on the 42, 43 yard line. But they're going to have to be careful here because back you have Scott and you have Freeman. You got to be careful here, Darrell. This could be a punt return for touchdown. So get the ball. Don't punt it to them. Don't punt it to them. They might. Scott Long loses it, but she's got room though. That's the thing. She's got room. She might take it. She might. She's going down the sideline. She's going from the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, the goal line. Touchdown, DC Divas. I called it. I said it. You could not ball to these dangerous punt returns.
You know, another thing you have to look at here, like I said, and it's definitely a division jump here for this Black Widows team being in the Division 3 compared to Division 1.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: they were in this game for a nice part of the second for the first half, and I think just a few plays didn't go their way, and those few plays not going their way has kind of set them back here, and they.
When I'm in the zone.
Be 0-0 if you are the Black Widows.
Definitely. And as we see the quarterback goes back, she throws, and it is caught. Nice catch. Draw right now is Will Connolly. Her throwing motion is so smooth. As she goes back, she might get the score. Wilson, touchdown! DC Divas as Wilson just gets the easy touchdown. No contest whatsoever.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Statement. I think they're trying to let this team know that they're the best. I mean, and how could you not say they aren't the best? I mean, they've come into this game. I mean, they've traveled all the way from Alexandria, Virginia, down to Richmond and Henrico, and have put not only Richmond on notice, but put the league on notice that guess what? We're the Divas. We're the back-to-back national champions, and we're here to stay. And it's going to take a lot more than just some excitement to beat us. They're a great football team. I mean, I would love to see them. I'm telling you, I would love to see them again. I would love to see these two teams again because I'm telling you, I think it would be different. I think that Richmond will learn, and I think Richmond could do better things.
Second down here for DC up the middle, and
we have a touchdown.
Right, so this team is a very experienced team that's been playing together for a long time. It's one of the best programs in women's football. We need to learn to attack the middle on defense a little bit better than we have, so we're going to work on that this week on defense practice. And on offense, we just need to execute our plays a little better. We're actually proud of how we set up. This is a Division I team, so I think we did as best as we could, and we learned moving forward playing a Division II team next week. And
well, that's one thing we said during the telecast. Early in the game, it looked like you guys had the edge, but it looked like there was some missed calls here, and there was the momentum was changing. So,
right.
What can you guys do to keep the momentum and to not have the mistakes that you had earlier?
We're a young team. We're still learning. I think we had some heated heads and people. It sucks when you have to play against not only the other team, but you feel like you're also playing against the refs there.
Yes.
And we had some really terrible calls ref-wise in our away games, and we thought our home games that wouldn't happen when it happened. So we need to learn from this and keep a cool head, both coach-wise and player-wise, and just do our thing and keep our head in the game.
Definitely. Let everybody know what your name is and position.
I'm Darrell Ashley, playing fullback and backup QB.
Yep. For LegacyMaker Sports Network, thank you. How you doing? Let everybody know your name and position.
I'm Chandler Sims. I play special teams and backup center.
All right, now this game, I know it had to be tough, you guys, coming in 3-0, but of course, this is probably one of the great teams in the history of this league. Now, do you guys feel that you could take this loss? It's only one loss. Do you think you can take this and learn from it in the future?
I do. Going into the game, I felt like we had a lot of people who were overconfident because of our record. We were undefeated, we were unscored on, and we were playing teams that were not at this caliber. So right now we had a D1 multi-year championship team, and people know, yes, you're great, but there are people out there better than you, so you gotta put in the work for real now.
On offense, it looked like there was some sputtering passes, like there was some opportunities to get some better plays. What do you guys have to do on offense? I mean, just be honest with yourselves on offense, what you have to do to make better plays.
We have to execute the plays that we have. I think people get up there, some people start scared, they don't go through the hole that they call the play for, or sometimes they might call a play, but you can't get through that hole. So I think it's on the runners and it's on the line to make sure the holes are open so that that play can be executed the way it's supposed to be.
Now, this being the last question, you think playing a team like this that is so tough in the being in the trenches being so underrated when it comes to football, you think playing a team like this that is so tough in the trenches will help you guys play lesser teams that are not as tough in the trenches?
I think it definitely will because of the fact that we did so well with teams in our division already, and now that we got this upset, they're not happy about it. People are going to push forward and be like, they're not about to let this happen again. And we need to go back to being unscored on. We need to go back to beating people 50-0. So if anything, this upset just made us greater. I mean, the WFA didn't expect us to put any points on the board. So the fact that we did get 12, I mean, we had more opportunities, but I mean, things happen. And I mean, going forward, I think we're going to go back to being that. I mean, we got one defeat. We're not about to have no more. We're not about to be scored on no more.
The weather became an issue because it's hot. Here in our area, we went from running with 30 degrees outside to now it's 90-some degrees at game time. So injuries and hydration, cost us a lot.
It looked like you weren't really getting any help on the outside as far as the receivers. I know it's kind of hard for quarterbacks. There was pressure on her. There was pressure on Brown all night to get anything done. She had to run, she had to throw and do all that. What are some things that you have to let receivers know going to Baltimore, what they have to do next week? And the offensive line to kind of relieve.
We're going to get the ball out a lot faster.
Screens.
Safeties play honest instead of letting them blitz as much as they do.
Yeah, because definitely it seemed like that they were blitzing you guys up the middle. It was really kind of throwing time off the offensive line. How do you assess that of them blitzing and then maybe doing some stunts to get you the team a little confused on offense?
Those guys are honest.
But anyway, listen, we had a pretty lopsided game tonight, but that's not what was important. What was important was that we feel that Richmond learned a lesson in a 61-12 beatdown because of the fact that it's the first loss of the season. They're playing one of the great teams in this league's history. So Darrell, going into next week against Baltimore, even before we get to Baltimore, talk about what DC did well tonight.
Everything. I mean, I'm not just saying, they had great play from their quarterback.
Highlight some plays.
I'll give you an example. Kajali, who had that great pass that she threw to Wilson down on the sideline, did a nice little move. I mean, beautiful pass, led her perfectly, and then she goes all the way for the touchdown. That was a great play. And then just the running ability. I was going to say a three-head monster at first. You might as well say a four-headed monster. You had Scott. You had Freeman, you had Burton, and you also had Pope, who came in and in the second half and just had a tremendous second half. I mean, they ran the ball down DC's throats.
We called her Olivia Pope because she was conquering DC tonight, even though she was a
gladiator.
She was a gladiator. But the player that I interviewed, and it will be up soon, is Trueheart. Darrell, this young lady was all over the field. When I tell you that not only was she covering players, not only did she have the ability to play in the box, not only did she have the ability to blitz, not only did she have the ability to just crash the middle, she was just an absolute. She played on special teams.
Yeah.
She played hard until the game was over. And I think that's something that the Richmond coaches can point to. This player is up 61-12, and she's continuing to play hard.
DC didn't let up. And I think the one lesson that Richmond can take from this game is that we got to continue to get better. Robb, you said it during the broadcast. This is just one. Okay? Season's not over yet. They got at least 5 more games left. And so they got 4 more games left, and with those 4 games, you just got to keep plugging. You still got a great chance to get in the playoffs. You're in a really good spot. You got a tough Baltimore team coming in here next week, but they have to continue to learn from what happened today. 2 things: you got to win line of scrimmage. Number 2, Elise Brown has got to play better. Yes.
And I know you were saying during the broadcast about the ball getting hit by the wind. You were being you were being generous.
I was doing a metaphor.
You were being okay. But this is the thing. They told us come into this, be real. This may be women, but guess what? We treat this. I told you, I'm treating this like this is the Super Bowl on Sunday. And these young ladies, that's what they deserve. Seriously,
right. These
young ladies deserve that type of critique because they're out here working their butts off. I mean, it is not hard to get out here and play this game. And I'll tell you this. She missed some throws where if she was able to connect, that could have given confidence next week. So basically, if you guys can go back, watch this game. It was a hard fought game. Players went down for a reason. They weren't going down just because I hit a nail or I hit my toe. People were getting lit up.
Yeah, we saw some pretty solid hits in this matchup, and DC just kept hitting. And if you're Richmond, you just got to find a way to bounce back. And at this point, I think they lost all momentum when the strip happened.
Yes.
The strip that they called a face match that we all in the press box lost our minds over. We thought that was the moment that changed the outcome of this game because at that time it was 14-6. And they had a chance to go down there and score, and great field position when they called it back, and then the Divas would go down there and score. I think Divas would go down and score like 2 plays later. It just changed the complete outcome of this game.
Now, saying all that, how do you feel, sir?
I feel great. I mean, this has been a great opportunity. We thank the Richmond Black Widows for inviting us in and giving us an opportunity to broadcast these games. Me and Robb are going to come at you every week along with DreamPro and LegacyMaker Sports Network. We're going to keep bringing you great coverage of these games and try to show show the women the true platform that they deserve. And we're going to give them that.
We've been doing it since basketball season. We're going to continue to do it. Now, for Darrell Owens and Robb Johnson, it was all a dream until it became a reality. LegacyMaker Sports Network. For Darrell Owens, I'm Robb Johnson. Catch you next week against Baltimore.
Peace.
It was all a dream.